Yep.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Greater Ozarks Bowling Show, or the GOO, Greater Ozarks Open. Welcome back to the GOO. I am Kendall. I am your host. I am here with Garrett. He is, well, let me tell you, Garrett's a heck of a golfer, man. Sunk like a 27-foot birdie putt.
Yeah.
It was insane.
1 for 1 on birdies that day.
1 for 1 on birdie putts.
The rest of the round was forgettable.
Yeah, you know, that's what they do. They get you coming back. All you need is one good hole and get you hooked coming back.
Yeah.
But anywho, we went and played 9 holes yesterday. But we're not here to talk about our golf game. We're here to talk about bowling, the Greater Ozarks Open, some other stuff we got going around. Just dive right on in.
Yep.
So, we got a lot of bowling stuff going on in the world. More like central United States.
Yeah.
But,
It's kind of the end of the PBA season, so there's some stuff coming up.
yeah, so what do we got? We got the Tour Finals going on right now, which is an interesting little take. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of the Tour Finals, but it is what it is. Basically, it's the top 8.
How do they get the top 8? Because you were just explaining.
Yeah, so it's the top 8, if I'm not mistaken, points from the last 2 years, which, whatever. I kind of feel like the playoffs get you there already, so I think they're kind of too similar. I was talking to Kevin about this. He had some opinions about it that I won't say, and we kind of shared some. I feel like they could do something different. But nonetheless, we got another weekend of PBA bowling on TV, which is always fantastic.
And the lineup does look pretty amazing.
Okay.
So.
I understand that they have these 8 guys. I mean, it's a pretty sick lineup. I'm going to tell you who my pick is to win.
Give us the lineup.
All right, so you got Marshall Kent,
Okay.
Jacob Buttriff, who had a rough this year, but he bowled good last year. EJ Tackett, Anthony Simonson, Jason Belmonte, Kyle Troop, Bill O'Neill, and there's one more. Packy is on there. So, dude,
All right.
stout. You got a couple lefties in there. You got all the major winners are on there pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty insane. So my pick to win, it's gonna be Buttriff. I think he had an awful year. He didn't bowl very well. The left side was insane, hard all year. I think he's gonna be like this weird sleeper. Like everybody's counting him out.
Really?
I think he's gonna be the sleeper and win it.
You know, I personally am a big EJ fan. So if he's in the tournament, I just like.
Yeah, it's like picking Tiger to win back in like. Tiger to win. You know, it's crazy.
Watching what EJ does with the ball and with his hand, and it's sick.
All I know is I'm the long shot, right? I play number straight up in roulette. I play hard 8 and craps. If I bet on a horse, I got like a 75-1 odds at Churchill Downs. Or
do we have Vegas odds?
Oh man, we should come up with some odds.
Dude,
for this.
if they get,
but Butters has got to be the dark horse.
Dude, if they get the PBA on some of those gambling sites,
oh man, it's over with. It's over with. But no, I'm super excited. It's this coming Sunday. It's going to be on TV. Watch it. Get out there, support the bowlers. The tour and the sport of bowling can't grow without people watching it.
Yeah,
they got to watch it. The viewerships dictate everything in anything from golf, bowling, football, basketball. So get out there, watch it, support it. Even if you just like put it on the background, just have it going.
Yeah,
listening to a podcast or music in the background. Watch it, support it, and
let
us know who you think's gonna win. I mean, I got Butters. He says EJ. The other 6 bowlers are fantastic as well. So
I don't. That's a toss-up.
Yeah.
I think whoever shows up that day and has the best look and could go anyone.
Anyway.
Hard to pick one.
Yeah, definitely. But some other news we got going on. A couple big tournaments wrapping up. Of course, ours is wrapping up. Unfortunately, the Greater Ozarks only has 2 more weekends at the time of this filming. We're going to end Father's Day as our last day. It's bittersweet. It's a lot of work that our staff between the 2 centers goes through.
But another great, successful year. So.
Yeah, another fantastic year. We're up from last year. I think our team numbers are the exact same, but we're up on sequels and doubles pairings. So we started doing some push-ups, started this podcast, started doing some other ads and getting in touch with some people to do some advertising. So look out for some YouTube channels.
Yeah,
I know the house put some stuff out there. I think we're going to do some more collab with them coming in the future and some other places. So maybe watch some other places to hear about the Greater Ozarks. Nationals. Big Nationals only has 1 month left, a little over a month.
Yeah.
But it's wrapping up, so we're coming down to the wire. I know we had a couple spots in the tournament taken over this weekend. I know Nationals, they got people firing scores left and right out there. It's crazy what they got going on. Yeah, we were not firing the scores. We bowled too early.
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard how early you went. Usually, your
Wasn't a fan.
group likes late, especially Casey. He
Yeah,
likes
I'll let
later.
them know my thought on that. Wasn't a fan.
Okay.
And it got changed for bowling later next year.
Shocker.
My voice was heard.
All right.
So anyways, so yeah, those are wrapping up. But on the flip side, stuff wrapping up. That means stuff starting up. I know we've got here at Enterprise Park Lanes the Springfield 10K doubles tournament.
Yep.
It's going to be August 9th, 10th, and 11th. 9th is a little sweeper, open to everybody. It's handicap.
Yep.
10th and 11th is the actual main event. 10th qualifying, 11th is going to be the finals or the cut, basically. It's fantastic. I don't know why Mike Dole wants to bowl with me, but he's bowling with
really?
me. Yeah, I had people fighting over me. Not really
No,
fighting. In my head, they were fighting over me, but they were just figuring out they had to find a different person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be cheering for you this year.
Yes.
You know.
Somebody's going to root for me.
Well, you know.
But we still got spots open for that. If you're interested, you can find it on our websites. If you look at Google or on Facebook, type in Springfield 10K doubles tournament, pops up,
Yep.
tells you how to sign up for that. You can call the bowling alley. You can message us, and we can get you signed up and get you to the right people on either one of our websites, Sunshine's website, or Facebook page, Enterprise's Facebook page, or even the Greater Ozarks Facebook page. Message them. We can get you going in the right direction. We've got one of my favorite tournaments, the Hoinky, coming up.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Greater Ozarks, but it's up in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I go with a fantastic group out of St. Louis. She brings like 37 teams to the Greater. So for that, then I bring in some teams, and we go up to the Hoinky in Cincinnati. It's a team singles doubles tournament also. I've had pretty good success in that tournament. I probably had the ugliest 300 I've ever shot in the tournament there. Cave the bucket forward is insane. It's awful. And then the GTO down in Tulsa's got coming up here in a couple more months. You can start signing up for that. I think it's late August or September that it does. So out with some of these tournaments, but we got a couple other great tournaments coming up in the Ozarks, Midwest-ish area that if you missed out on the Greater, definitely go check these out. And by the time you get the itching for that tournament done, we'll be right back into the Greater Ozark life.
Yeah, it comes back around fast.
It does come by fast.
I mean, we run it how many months of the year?
17 weekends.
Okay.
17 weekends you get to bowl our fantastic tournaments. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, little wrap up, some stuff that's going on in the bowling world, what's coming up, and in the next few months.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fantastic.
So what's going on? You mentioned this, some new tournament leaders in standings?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Scratch Team that much because
Someone beat the Fat Daddies?
somebody knocked no Scratch Team.
Oh, okay.
Somebody knocked out the first place people at Scratch Team
Really?
event. I may or may not have been on that team. We got taken over by 2 pins. It's very sad. Some guys out of Minnesota, some
no.
schmucks. I don't know.
Were
honestly.
you here when they were bowling?
I had no idea they took them over.
Oh.
The group I bowl with was like, "Who beat us? What is this?" And I was like, "I didn't know anybody beat us. I had no idea." Like when I see the killers come in, like the really good teams,
Yeah.
I like go watch and I'm like,
Yeah.
"You guys bowling good?" Like, hopefully not, but hopefully you are. Like, anyways, they slipped through. They beat me. They beat us by 2.
2 pins.
2. Brutal. Awful. Anyways, congrats to them.
good for them.
They're out of Minnesota. Another group out of Minnesota. Minnesota's gonna be a common theme when you see this. Apparently Minnesota's
got
bowling state.
Dangerous bowlers.
Jeez, man, they're all over the place.
All right, I'm not bowling any tournaments in Minnesota.
Yeah, no joke. So, do a quick rundown of what we got going on in the tournament. Some top 10s, what's leading, and kind of go from there.
Okay.
So first off, we got singles. Mark Clark's been hanging on to that first place spot for about 7 weeks now with an 848. Incredible bowling. He shot 803 scratch. I think it's like 40 pins of handicap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
woo, bowled amazing without the handicap. And then rounding out the top 10, we got Emily Stamper. She's shot 767 is what her total is. Shot 702 scratch. So we've got some, looking down here, just a little bit of handicapping. Our handicap's 80% of 230. So, man, if you're not averaging 230, you get some sort of handicap. So
Yeah.
these people getting maybe 10 pins or so a game, and that's 220 average, or 215-ish average. So, we got some good bowlers, some scratch scores up there, mixing with some handicap going in there as well. Doubles. I don't have first names. Still, I apologize when it is get my act together. We have R. Simanu and D. Roberts out of Kansas. They shot 1547. What an amazing score. That's
Nice.
pretty good. It is beatable. I don't know if beatable is a word, but it is beatable. I've seen it higher here. But that's still a pretty amazing score. And right out top 10 with 1448, you have Tonin and Kay Winter. So looking like 1448 is rounding out the top 10 for doubles. One of these two coming in the last 2 weeks. That's what you got to be shooting for. 6-game combine. I watched it happen. This guy bowled absolutely phenomenal. Tim Hyman out of St. Louis area shot 1569.
This weekend?
No, he shot this like 6 weeks ago with
man. Oh no, yeah, I remember.
With Andrew Orff.
Yeah. I remember talking.
Brad Pollard, who owns Shrewsbury Lanes, fantastic bowl. Now if you're ever up in St. Louis, go bowl there. But my gosh, 1569. It's a big number, man.
Yeah,
it's a very big number.
Didn't miss much.
No. And then rounding out your top 10 with 1476 is going to be Elijah Murphy. Okay. So you look at that 1476 and above for 6-game combine. Going to all events handicap, you have Dave Roberts with 2259. Going to give a shout out to third place Tyler Corbin. He shot 2238. Scratch. That was amazing. Bowled a lot. Yep. And then we have David C. Kroll. Not the PBA Phenom.
I had to read that.
Not the PBA Phenom. They might be related, though.
Because I was like, did they give him 2 entries?
No, got one. Named the same. So he had the C in there on that name. He shot 2184. Yeah. So if you look at that top 10, 2184 is going to be running out that all events handicap. All events scratch. I already gave it away. Tyler Corbin. Fantastic bowler. Nicest guy possible on the planet Earth. 2232. Fantastic. Jonathan Shallow. Ooh, I probably butchered that. Shallow. Out of Elk Run Heights, Iowa, with 2106, rounding out 10th place in all events scratch.
Nice.
And last but not least, team event with handicap. There's no shocker here. It's going to stand. It probably win next year also. It doesn't matter if we don't change the shot and let people get better at our shot and put it out more often. 37-17. Fat Daddies won. Crushing it, mauling it out of the Minnesota area. Unbelievable score. Absolutely bowling out their minds. It was amazing. 37-17. That's a lot.
Yep.
That's like a lot more than I shot.
Yeah.
And we bowled pretty good.
That's pretty crazy to have all 5 guys that locked in.
Oh, my goodness. And then rounding out your top 10 is going to be X Frames Pro Shop A-, minus A, dash A, something like that. From Broken Arrow, Oklahoma with 3452.
The varsity team.
Yeah, I probably know who's on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Broken Arrow. You got some good bowlers out of there. I'd have to see the list of the teams.
Yeah.
But Broken Arrow, Oklahoma's got some great bowlers there.
No.
So yeah, 34-52 is running out the top 10 of team event. If you break 37-17, I already told you, somebody breaks it, we'll give away an entire team squad spot next year. Pay for 5 guys to come out here. If somebody breaks at 37-17 in the next 2 weeks. It's not happening.
It won't happen.
If it does,
but it'd be amazing.
I would love to give away a team
and
spot.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be great for our podcast because we could.
And let me tell you this one. When I say I give away one, that's me just telling Steve that he's giving away one. It's not mine to give away, but I'm helping myself out to a team spot that we'll give away. But yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? 37-17. That's amazing.
If you beat that, you deserve it.
Yeah. We should. If you beat that, we should give you guys a team
and
intro
also need
next
to
year.
check what bowling balls you're throwing.
That's amazing. So big. Anyways, so that's a little score recap. Going into week 16. Going to week 16.
You know, I was leading singles for the first 2 frames with my handicap. I went strike.
Wow.
And then I ended up.
Let's talk about your bowling a couple weekends ago. How was that?
I came.
We had a little bet going.
Yeah, what was it, 1650?
I think I said 550 a set, and I took the under.
It was like 16.
So that's 11. That'd be 1650.
Yeah. So I'll just say, going in the team event, I needed to shoot like 620, and I didn't break 5.
Ooh! I think somebody owes me a beer.
That's at our house, the house I practice. I think I had 3 gutter balls.
I think somebody owes me a beer.
Let me tell you, if you look at the team as like a car and every part is a different bowler.
Yeah.
I was the spark in the gasoline tank.
I thought you were the lug nut that got left at the dealership.
The car exploded.
So nobody bowled good on your team.
Jared Bolwell.
Well, Jared's
we
good
don't
bowler.
deserve it. We don't deserve
He's a
Jared.
pity bowler for you. He feels bad. Fine.
No, he had every opportunity to like take a different partner, and he's like, "No, I'll bowl with Garrett." And then next year, I was like, "Jared, I feel so bad. We got to bowl. I got to bowl well for you once." I was
Yeah. Anyways, that's our score recap. We got 2 weeks left. Kind of hard to get in the next 2 weeks. If you want to bowl the last weekend, 15th, 16th of June,
Yep.
we have some spots open. If you're just like, man, I'm going to go down to the Great Ozarks, sign up, get to try to bowl some. We do have spots open. Not a ton. If you want to,
I think you can just bowl like if you just want to bowl singles and doubles. Don't
bowl
have,
singles and doubles. You can go from there. Yep.
If you don't have, Yeah,
You don't need a team.
Getting five
Just
together.
you and your buddy, right?
Yeah.
Like I'd bowl with this guy, but he's too good for me. I'm
Well,
just kidding.
I get more-
Yeah, just bring your buddy out here.
I
And,
bring the handicap, if nothing else.
yeah, you used it up after frame 4. That's for 9 games of handicap too. Anyways, yeah, just bring you and your partner, you and your buddy, you and your wife, girlfriend, fiance, enemy. I don't know. Bring somebody and just come and bowl. So, off camera, our awesome mechanic just wandered away.
Oh, we should get him one
Amazing.
day.
Yeah,
Before he.
it's a sad day. Nathan's leaving us in 2 weeks,
Oh.
and I'm gonna cry. But the reason your lanes don't break down all the time is because this guy
Gotta-
over there. We love you, Nathan. We're gonna miss you.
He's looking for something to fix.
He's too shy to say anything.
Something to fix now.
Love y'all. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's about it for us.
Yep.
We did get to sit down a couple days ago with Maddie Phillips. She's a bowler for Wichita State. She bowled the U22 Queens. She goes to Team USA trials. Talk about a little bit of everything that she's been doing lately. She's a pretty good singer,
Yeah.
actually. If you guys like to check out that little short video, it'll be in the links probably,
Yeah.
right? Can you link it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool to hear her perspective about college bowling,
Yes.
because that's something that it's totally foreign to me. And Wichita State, what better college?
Yeah,
to get
they won like
experience.
30 times national titles or something like that. It's crazy. Then also, I know, like I said earlier, we only got a couple weekends left. If you'd like to try to get in for that week 15, 16th of June, you give us a call. We can try to get you going on that. If not, next year, we already have some weekends that are full or
Yeah.
pretty darn full. So if you are like, oh my gosh, these two lunatics, we want to meet them someday, come bowl the Greater Ozarks. That's not what you're saying. Anyways, if it is what you're saying, then you guys need to give us a call, get signed up, and we can get you guys on for next year. If you go to the Greater Ozarks Facebook page or GreaterOzarksOpenBowling.com, all the info to sign up is there. All the info for phone numbers, messaging, blah, blah, blah. It's all there. Keegan, Matt, Julie, any one of them would love to help you, get you guys signed up, and we would love to see you here.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Yep, don't procrastinate. Get signed
Don't
up.
procrastinate. Yep, don't be Kindle. All right, guys.
Thank you.
That's all we got for you. Have a good one.
See?
Au revoir.
Oh, wow.